the 2K Sports pregame show.
Ernie Johnson welcoming you to the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm here with Shaq and the Jet. Tonight we'll see the Toronto Raptors as they play against the Golden State Warriors at Oracle Arena. And for Golden State, their record has fallen off the pace they set last season. No team wants to see that regression. They're looking to turn things around, and we'll see how they do tonight. And as we take a few moments here, Shaq, the term basketball IQ is constantly thrown around these days. What exactly is meant by that? Because I don't have it.
Ernie, I have no
IQ.
idea. You know, you can be smarter than me if you want to. You can be a Rhodes Scholar, but you know what I will do to you. Doesn't necessarily mean you make good decisions on the basketball court. Basketball IQ, that term is overrated.
Maybe Kenny has an answer to this one.
Well, I think most people.
Raptors are out of Toronto and into an interconference game. Glad to have you with us for more NBA action. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, and on the sideline tonight, Doris Burke. First game back in Golden State for the Warriors. They're ready to play. Well, they're entering a bit of a soft spot in their schedule, facing off guys against some of the lower-ranked teams in the league, and we'll see if they're able to take advantage and have their win total.
And seeing where the Warriors are, they haven't looked anything like the team we thought they'd be this year. Still such a long way to go. They could be in line for a long, tumultuous season.
Yeah, that's the sense you get, isn't it? I mean, the important thing is that they don't panic here. Stick to the basics and work out of this slump without trying to do too much at one time.
We've got a chance here to set the floor, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this one. So the Raptors 5 right now. The star pair of Lowry and DeRozan are the guards. Chris Bosh is out there with Jonas Valanciunas, and it's Swift in at the 3.
And that's the kind of move that will always pay off, even against tight defense like he was facing on that possession.
DeRozan's shot is good.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
Here's Freak, and fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. The Warriors shooting their first free throws here tonight. The first one falls. And both free throws good from Freak. For the Raptors, they come in off the wash to Denver.
And you guys know how much I love aggressive defense, but in that game, they were just a bit over the top, and it wound up getting them in foul trouble.
Yeah, exactly. I thought it was not just aggressive, it was reckless. I mean, they approached it more like bumper cars in a game of basketball.
Here's Freak, following the score by DeMar DeRozan. Outside Curry. Here's Freak. Oh, he got hacked on the three-pointer. He'll head to the line. That one on DeRozan.
Yeah, there was definitely some contact there on the three-point attempt.
You have to avoid fouls like that. As a defender, challenge the three-point shooter, but run by him, not into him.
Here's Lowry. Stats on him, he's averaging 9 points a game. He dishes it to Bosh. Inside, Valanciunas, and that one's good.
You know, you're going to have success when you can start out shooting 80% from the game. So early offensively, they've been great. That's the way you like to start.
Just about 2 minutes into the game, first quarter of basketball. Now here's Freak, DeRozan defending, and it's sent back by Bosh. Outside Lowry. Bosh kicks to DeRozan. Pass to Valanciunas. Knocked away and stolen by Freak. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. That is good. Freak's got 9 points.
How about the head of steam he's able to generate right there and just gets to the rack really easy.
DeRozan passes to Valanciunas, and the shot is good. The Warriors have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Freak dishes to Curry. Here's Freak. Can't get it to go. Nice D from DeRozan. For Toronto, they've gone 5 of 6 so far from the field to start out the game. Plenty of space. That one wide left. Last outing for Golden State, they won that game against the Lakers in Los Angeles.
And that was not an easy game for them. I mean, they barely hung on at the end of regulation before they were able to pull it out in overtime.
And it could turn out to be one of their biggest wins of the season. I mean, just because of the way they came through when it mattered most. That's clutch play that could serve them well going forward.
Here's Lowry. The Warriors making the shot. Feeds it to Valanciunas. 4 on the clock. Out of bounds. Golden State takes possession. Doris Burke has some information for us. Doris.
Well, Kevin, here.
Toronto leading by 5. So for Toronto right now, they've got Jonas Valanciunas, Webb out there with DeRozan. Then it's Zeller, and it's Swift in at the 3 slot. Here's Freak. Hammers it home to polish off the break.
Great anticipation and awareness to come up with the steal and trigger the fast break.
And now just a one-possession game thanks to that quick hitter. Outstanding play in the open court.
Now, here is Webb. 17 points in his last outing. It's tipped. Pass to Valanciunas. Misses that one. His first miss of the night. 2 for 3. Freak with it. Now guarded by DeRozan. Freak passes to Perry. And it's Golden State with another.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them. And
when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
And Toronto has possession. Here's Webb. It's deflected. Oh, and here comes Barnes all alone. Throws down the breakaway jam.
And it doesn't really matter who starts the break with how he runs the floor. He seems to always be the one who finishes.
Yeah, he is so fun to watch and how he attacks the rim at full speed like that, man. It's something to behold the way that guy gets to the rim.
And here are the Warriors now after the Raptors pick up 2. Here's Freak. And he gets it to go. Freak's got 4 points this quarter.
Really, the defense is helpless to stop a layup right there. Just too much of an advantage in terms of the mismatch.
Here's Valanciunas. It drops for his 3rd basket. He's missed only 1 shot. Several lead changes going on here in the early portion of this game.
Yeah, but neither team really able to jump ahead.
It reminds me of that cameo song, Back and Forth.
Now here's Freak. He's got 15. He kicks to Green. Golden State moving the ball around to the wing right side. There's Freak. That 3 off the mark. Raptors have gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. The pass to Swift. Fires from deep. Offensive rebound. And Zeller kicks to Webb. Now here's Zeller. D right on him. Pick by Zeller. Dishes it to Valanciunas. The pick gave him all the room he needed, and he knocks down the J. Valanciunas has got 9. Now here's Freak, guarded by Webb. Freak dishes to Green. Passes it to Freak. Zeller grabs the board.
Oh, you've got to be able to deliver when you get a bunny like that. That's just too easy of a shot to miss.
Down low, and you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it 3.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
A new group in now for the Raptors. Warriors trail by 6. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Here's Perry. Thanked in off the glass. 5 points in the game.
They have repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid dividends.
And with as many points as they've gotten in the paint, you know, they haven't had to do much work on the perimeter.
Boy, such outstanding patience and decision-making for them offensively.
Absolutely. Their ball movement has been outstanding, and they're piling up the assists.
And that one's good. Freak.
He's having quite the quarter here, guys. I mean, shooting the ball extremely well.
Toronto leading by 4. It's Miller on the wing. To the paint. Here's Bosch. And it's Freak with the rebound. Freak's got 3 rebounds now in this one. Tries from 16. Misses off the... right iron.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
It's stolen by Green. Curry passes to Freak. They set the pick. Green left side. Here's Tate. Cranes it. From beyond the arc.
Not the biggest fan of that shot, but he had the space to get it off, so why not?
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Doris Burke. Hey, Doris.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Lakers put forth a nice effort. He ended with 7 points and added 3 rebounds as well. This was a big win for him and his team as they snap a losing streak with that win, guys.
All right, thank you as always, Doris. And another special game from a player that we know is incredibly capable for this team.
Yeah, and he proved his value again in that last game. I mean, he's a cog in their machine, no doubt.
Yeah, and they're going to need a few other players to lend a bigger hand today. I mean, they can't expect him to carry the entire load 2 games in a row.
Tipped away. They shoot again, and a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. The Raptors shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
Yeah, looking over their percentage on the season, I think they...
And the first half comes to a close.
Yes, Kevin, here was...
The third quarter now beginning. Both sides looking to pull away in the last half of the game.
Complete domination. What a game for Freak. He's got 19 points, and also those active hands of his have led to a pair of steals.
He can just change a game with his defense, and he's thrown off their rhythm completely the last several possessions.
Freak in at shooting guard. Jay Crowder out there with Green. Then there's Stephen Curry. And it's Perry in at the center position. That's the Warriors' 5. And he sinks the second.
And you can see that even though he ties the game up, disappointed he couldn't give him the lead.
And it's DeRozan at the elbow. Here's Bosch. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. This, their first look at this year's Toronto squad.
And remember, they won both games in this matchup last year. No small feat.
2 of the top teams in their respective conferences, guys. You want to be at your best against top caliber competition.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness, Greg. I mean, if they don't, things are just going to get worse from here. Kyle Lowry with a beautiful setup.
On offense, here are the Warriors. They'll be playing host to Portland for their next game. And that game is the second of 2 straight at home. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by DeRozan. Block shots, a stat that sometimes doesn't tell the whole story. Big-time shot blockers aren't always elite defenders. And then the opposite is true. Their block shot totals don't quite capture that great impact they really have defensively.
You know, and Akeem the Dream, certainly one of the greatest all-around players to have ever played the game. An endless array of offensive moves down low, no doubt. And defensively, his numbers speak for themselves. I mean, almost 4,000 career blocks, 2 Defensive Player of the Year awards, just a legendary low-post defender.
That one goes. Count it. 6 points for Chris Bosh.
Just a major size difference between the defender and shooter on that possession.
And Greg, without a hand in his face, he's simply going to spray whoever's there.
Perry, and a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. And the Warriors lead by 2.
Curry.
And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Out left to the wing. Here's Swift. And it's Freak with the rebound. Freak's got 5 rebounds tonight.
Got it. Get the ball inside.
Using his post move to get the 2 points. Now it's a 4-point Warrior lead.
Well, it's been a great start for this offense here in the second half. 4 for 4.
Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. The wide open look here for DeRozan. No good with the triple. Curry kicks to Freak.
Oh my goodness, he's just getting nasty on the map. Wow.
Yeah, now that they've built up a lead, this is when he really breaks out those incredibly slick moves.
Man, like a Ginsu knife, just slicing and dicing.
That was a nice replay brought to you by Kia. Here's Lowry, and lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. It's going to be on Freak.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
The Raptors shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. And he can't hit the second. Warriors leading by 5. Some solid defense from Bosch.
Oh, that's terrific defense there. That's how you protect the rim.
Good. And Miller gets the assist. 8 points for Chris Bosch. The Warriors have gone 5 of 6 so far from the field in the second half. Tremendous efficiency. Here's Freak. Drains it from 17 feet out. And the Warriors lead by 5.
This switch has definitely been flipped to on this quarter, guys.
Lowry with the ball. Guarded now by Barnes. And he uses the glass on the layup.
That's a nice drive there, Kevin. He beat the lone defender and was wide open under the hoop. You got it. Get the ball inside.
Here's Freak. He has 29. Takes it into the teeth of the D and converts the layup. Freak's got 12 now in this quarter.
Strong work for him at the offensive end, helping them to maintain that lead.
Lowry drives in. It's blocked. And that'll be Toronto as it goes out of bounds. Raptors retain possession. Both teams deciding to change it up.
Toronto ball. Substitution on the court.
We've got 1:48 left here in the third quarter. Count it, and the Warrior lead has been cut down to just 2 points with the bucket from Ross.
You know, the defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
And, Greg, especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, come on now. You know he doesn't miss too many.
On the court for Toronto to start the fourth. Lowry and DeRozan are the guard tandem. Jonas Valanciunas is out there with Zeller, and it's Swift in at the small forward. And the wide open shot from Green. Sinks the three-pointer. Green's got the first points up on the board here in the fourth for the Warriors. Raptors trail by 6. Lowry with the ball. Pass to Swift. He feeds it to DeRozan. Here's Valanciunas. No good. Great tee that time from Green. Now here's Freak, guarded closely. From deep three-point range, no good. Now Toronto takes it the other way. They're off to battle the Clippers after this game as they'll be playing at the Staples Center. That will conclude a 5-game road trip for them. And the foul called on Freak. Chris Bosh is checked in for Zeller.